Hey everyone, how's it going? My name is Pixelated Fireball, and welcome back to Terraria. And I don't really have a whole lot of time to talk because the pirates are a-coming, and my god did they pick a hell of a inconvenient time to do that. They're coming from the west, they're coming from this way. I just got the notification down there, and yeah, we're gonna be dealing with them. I didn't even get a chance to really use my pirate map. I was going to, I mean, that was gonna happen eventually, but they decided they didn't want to wait. So in the meantime, while I wait for them to show up, I guess I can talk about some of the stuff that I did off camera, which really wasn't all that much. I went down to my mob farm and I waited for things to happen. And a lot of mimics spawned down there. I got a couple of hallowed mimics, because if you remember, my biome got turned into the hallow. But I also got a lot of regular mimics. So I got myself a magic dagger, which is pretty handy, very nice. I did get myself a crystal vial shard from the Hallow Mimics. Now here the pirates are. We're gonna blow them up good. I would try to go over there and fight them in my mob arena, auto farm, whatever you want to call that thing at this point, but I don't even know if they'll be able to spawn over there, to tell you the truth. Unless they were coming from the east, they might be a little too far away. Also, I guess the magic dagger doesn't pierce infinitely anymore, which is kind of unfortunate, but that's fine. So we're gonna take these guys out, and then after that, I don't know if I'm even gonna get anything of value from them, but after I do that, I'm going to move on, and we'll go down to the underground, try to get some armor, and then maybe, because I've got Hallow everywhere down below, we can fight the Queen Slime, because I got a whole bunch of her summoning items already. Oh, there we go. There's the pirate staff already, so wonderful if you're a summoner. I'm getting a lot of summon stuff kind of thrown right at me. I do have the spider set. It's all down there in my, my mob farm. I haven't used it, because it actually gives me less defense than the meteorite set, which is unfortunate, but it is the truth, and such is the life of a summoner. Oh god, okay, you're gonna be a problem. Yep, I need to kill you. Oh, and we're dead. Never mind. I need to wait 15 seconds to respawn, real quick. They're gonna be stuck down there too, they can't get in. I found the wizard, by the way, if you couldn't see Merlin over there. I got a crystal storm as well. Gonna be handy against dealing with some of the bad guys. I just gotta keep this going. I mean, I can die over and over again. They can't despawn because they're kind of stuck here, so I mean, I'll just do this all day. Also, I'm getting over some sickness, so if I do sound a little nasally, that's why. It's that time of year again. Usually, whenever the weather changes, that's usually a pretty good indicator that, illness is on the way. Also, death is too. This is one of those events that I just can't be bothered to try to avoid death in, because I can't. Every single mob in this event hits for 2/3 of my health, so I mean, what do I do, you know? And because it's an event, I don't really care too much about dodging. I'm not gonna waste any potions or anything on it. This isn't a hardcore challenge. I'll just keep dying over and over and over again until eventually they die. And they will. They will die. It's one of those things that I kind of miss about mods, that I could kind of mod out waiting for a respawn. A lot of the mods that I put in, I didn't put in because I wanted the game to be easier. I wanted it to be faster. I'm trying to record some damn videos here, and I really don't have the time to sit here and waste all day playing the game. If that makes any sense at all. I have other much more interesting things to do than sit here and fight the pirates in Terraria, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that thing too. That pirate ghost thing. Relogic said, oh no, we don't want you to be able to auto-farm the events. That's silly. We gotta make sure every event has a thing that can break through walls and kill you, even if you're hiding behind things. Yeah, it's dumb. It really is dumb. Oh good, and I feel vibrations from deep below as well. Spectacular. That means at some point now here at random, I'm going to get a surprise visit from the destroyer. Unprepared, it might be the only situation that thing could actually beat me. I don't know, fine, maybe we'll give it a try. I don't care. Well, is the thing gonna show up in the middle of me fighting right now? Is that going to happen? Or will it, like, calm down a little here and give me a minute to, like, prepare myself? We're gonna find out. I'm very, very sure anytime soon here. Yeah, we're gonna be, Yep, there, no, it's not gonna wait. Oh, God, okay. That's a problem. Nope, we gotta get out of here. Oh, yeah, come on, out of my way. I gotta go. Yeah, I'm just gonna die. I'm not even gonna die from the destroyer. The pirates are going to kill me. See? Told you. That was just annoying. I just want this event to be over. I hate the pirates. They suck really bad. All of the events in Terraria are bad. The goblins, pirates, old ones, army, and the solar eclipse. The moons suck, both Martians can eat a dick. The lunar events are a waste of time, and I hate this game. Okay, the event's over, it's gone now. Why is it— oh, there's one more here. I want to get one more shot in my face before it finally went away. Okay, we're done. Jesus. That was awful. Did you all hate that? Because I did. I thought that was terrible. Okay, maybe I would have done better if I wasn't still wearing the same damn meteor set. Ugh. Okay, now we're gonna try again here. I'm gonna get some armor, okay? That's the goal of today. Also, by the way, I got a jungle key from my mob farm. Hooray. Okie dokie, let's go down here and let's see what all we can do. I'll go ahead and we'll drop the pirate staff off here in the collection, because why not? Like I said, I do have the spider set. I kind of tooled this to be an ice biome thing. I still get all of the desert enemies to show up just from standing in front of this background wall here. I mean, yeah, they're still here. So I guess I don't really know if I even need the desert biome built up down here, because all the enemies are spawning. I mean, it's a lower rate, of course, than what you'd normally get, but, you know, they're there. Dreamer ghouls still show up. I still see basilisks. I saw what is it, the big worm, the dune splicer? Is that the one? I saw one of them. They're down there. What I really would love to get is a soul of light, or not a soul of light. A light shard. I need to get one more of those, then I can make the sky fracture, which might be pretty handy for me against some of the bosses. That's all I still need, I think. Pretty sure it's the only one. With that and some better defense, better armor, a little bit better, I would say better accessories. I do need to get some wings at some point. I've been very unlucky with wyverns, though, unfortunately. They really haven't wanted to show up at all. They just kind of ignore me. I got one. I killed one of them, that's about it. It was during a blood moon, and of course, sitting over there and fishing, and fishing, and fishing, while on camera. Nothing shows up. I go over there, 2 times in a row, a dread nautilus spawns. Now, of course, I died, because I am no way ready to fight those things. But they spawned. One thing after the other was the only one that would spawn, the only monster that would show up over there. So, you know, that was lovely. We'll go back over there and fight him eventually. I'm not really sure exactly why I'm even down here doing this stuff right now, I gotta tell you. I'm just killing time, that's all. Just killing a little wee bitty bitty bit of time here. Yep, you're dead. Come on. Yep, yeah, you're gonna die. Come on. There we go. Inevitable death. I mean, it's coming whether you want to or not. Come on now. Oh, hey, there's those things again. Okay, so let's go ahead and go off on a little bit of an excursion. We're gonna go on an adventure. And I am going to try and do some mining. Now, I was fortunate enough that I got a palladium pickaxe. I had enough of that, so we can skip to the orichalcum. I will get all the palladium that I see, though. But let's just go ahead and we're going to explore. We're just going to treat this like any other adventure through the underground in the beginning of the game. And we are going to go on a wonderful adventure and hopefully not get murdered by everything that moves. I'm going to try to find all of the ore that I can get my hands on. And I'll probably rant and rave about all the things I don't like about this game. I mean, that's probably gonna be, like, the highlight of this whole entire Let's Play is, oh boy, Ballman sure doesn't like Terraria. You're right. I don't. That's why in the entirety of my time with this game, I have played the vanilla game a grand total of, this will make 3 times. I hate Terraria so much that I mod the hell out of every single feature in the game. But no, though, I really do. To backtrack and, like, circle back there, I really do hate the events in this game. I think they are a dumb waste of time, like, across the board. I think... I mean, it's kind of interesting to see new things and, like, the quirkiness of it. Like, oh, something's coming to attack your house because you're strong now. That's fine. But so many of the events, to me, in my opinion, just seem dumb. Like, I think if I was gonna rank them in terms of the most annoying, I would probably put, like, the lunar event, like, the lunar invasion after you defeat the lunatic cultist. That's, like, to me, the biggest waste of time in the game. Like, that thing exists entirely to waste time. Like, of all the ways that you could get your pre-Moon Lord weaponry, like, you couldn't have just made that stuff drop from the lunatic cultist, really? You couldn't have. The mobs are annoying, they're all really repetitive, they look neat, and like, it's kind of like, it's cool once and then after that it sucks. Then directly following that in terms of just sheer annoyance and frustrations, definitely gotta be the Frost Moon. Frost Moon is the dumbest, most annoying thing that I have to do. Because the stuff that comes from that moon is really, really good. Like, the weapons, a lot of them, pretty friggin' good. Pumpkin Moon's not bad. It's not terrible. I find it to be dramatically easier than the Frost Moon. The Frost Moon, I feel like I just get murdered on repeat for the entirety of the event. That's just, it's how it goes. Probably right below that, with the 1.4 changes, I would say probably the pirates. The pirates are absolutely god-awful. I hate them so much. I think they're annoying. Every single class has not every class, every single enemy has a super long range attack that does a lot of damage. Like, so many of them can hit you from 100 feet away. Not a lot of other events, even the super late game ones, have mobs that do that. At least not like microscopic bullet-sized projectiles that are like damn near impossible to see to dodge. Below that, I'd probably put the Old Ones army just because I think it's badly designed. I think it's boring as hell. I think the concept of a tower defense game in a game like this, like, it's just dumb. It's dumb. I've always thought it was dumb. I've never liked it, and I feel bad for summoners that have to use that event for their gear. I do feel bad for you. I just go into a hole and hit some of these shiny rocks and get my gear, but you guys actually have to use that event. I'm gonna run to the left and shoot these guys when my towers kill them. Now I'm gonna run to the right and shoot these guys when my towers kill them, and I'm gonna do that 18 times until the boss shows up. And hopefully I don't die in the middle of it, because if I do, well, I'm just screwed. And then I have to start all the way over again from the very beginning. At least they added a way to skip it. That's how you know it was bad, and Relogic agreed that it was, because they edited in a way to make it so that it would go by faster. Yeah, I feel like as though I'm in a bit of a salty mood today. I gotta tell you, I'm in a salty mood. I don't really want to play Terraria today, I'm not gonna lie. I'm doing I think it's just the stage of the game that we're in right now. I mean, I already don't ever jump for joy at the prospect of hopping into this game again. This is kind of one of those situations where, believe me, I've tried to find something else. But here we are. The entirety of early hard mode is probably, I think, one of the most boring and one of the most annoying parts of the game for me, in my opinion. It is, to me, the complete and total polar opposite of the beginning of the game. Instead of being like a new game plus, I don't feel like I'm going and exploring anything new. I'm just backtracking through all these places with mobs that are just, a lot of them all do the same thing. Oh, look, this is just right here, like an armored skeleton is just a skeleton that has more health. I just find it to be boring. Like, it just kind of like, instead of going off and exploring things at a slow pace, I feel like I've just gotta make a mad dash to get through to all of the armor sets, like blow through the stuff, get the pickaxes, get the armor, and then I can fight a boss and move on. Because every mechanical boss can be fought at any stage of the game at any time with any of the armor that you get from any point in early hard mode. That's it. I suppose it does sound like a lot of ranting and raving, but I think really the only kind of commentary that I actually have for this stage of the game right now, what we're doing in particular, is that's it. Also, I will say, unfortunately, if you haven't figured it out already, I'm probably not going to end up making a terrarium or an armory or anything like that. I really don't like building in this game that much. I guess you could say, I don't know if my eyes were bigger than my stomach, I guess. I guess that kind of sort of works. It kind of fits the description of what's going on right now, the mood, you know what I mean? But it's more of like my brain was bigger than my desire. Does that make any sense at all? Like, I have looked at a lot of the old builds that I have put together throughout my Let's Plays over the years, and I really cannot figure out for the life of me why where did that desire to build that come from? I think, well, what it was is that I wanted to give you guys something nice to look at while I was playing the game, because I felt like I spent an obscene amount of time in my base, going over items, maybe defending it from those dumb invasions, just mumbling and rambling and meandering out intros and going over different equipment sets and items and all that. So I figured if I was gonna be standing there for 2/3 of every video that I did, I might as well make it look good. Alright, there's an obscene amount of adamantite down here, or adamantium, or adamant, whatever the hell, adamant onomatopoeia. So, we're gonna go back here and make the orichalcum stuff here, which the orichalcum set, I think, in my opinion, is better than I think the adamantite set. That's just my opinion. That's just like my opinion, man. So, we'll see what I can make. First off, obviously, we're definitely making the pickaxe right away. We're making the anvil, though. We have to do that. That's right, it's a workbench. Can't, not that one, this one. There we go. That's weird, look at that. Did you notice it do that? It goes up slightly. Weird. Anyways, meteor staff, there we go, that's nice, that's a good one, we're taking it, hell yeah. I don't even know, I got so many different, sorry, okay, my bad. Sorry, demonic sun fury, but I want to be able to rain meteorites on my enemies. And then, let's see here, there's the orichalcum pickaxe. The elder slime is back, oh, it probably got murdered. There we go, we got this, we got boots, I could make the whole orichalcum set, hell yeah. Orichalcum headgear. And I can keep going. I could actually make more of it if I wanted to. So there we go, the orichalcum set, it's the next step up from palladium. Gives me a decent amount of defense, not an obscene amount. But flower petals fall on my target for extra damage. Kind of nice, you know? Not bad. Meteorite leggings, we will retire you. I have worn that for a very long time. Across many boss fights. It is one of the best sets in the game, I think, in my opinion, and as such deserves to be immortalized in an armor frame here. Yep, right here it is. Very, very nice set. Very, very good across the board. Love it. Good damage. Really unique interaction with the meteor gun. 10 out of 10. I had to find something to talk about in a positive way because I felt like I was getting pretty negative with the whole thing. Cannonball, pirate hat sales. Yeah, okay, we're gonna sell all that. Sorry, we're gonna just get rid of all that business right there. Okay, now I'm gonna go right back down to hell to where I was. Whoops, you're not in the correct biome because you had to build these mushrooms here, ball man. I hate everything. Okay, so let's go down here and we're gonna do the thing. We're gonna grab this. Take this, take this, take this. All right, let's go digging. We're gonna go this way though instead. Oh, look at that, that's beautiful. This is orichalcum. I know, it's not red like adamantium. I know. I just am making a combination of both. Instead of adamantite or adamantium, it's just adamantium, adamantite, adamantite. I'm gonna do that instead, adamantite. We gotta get on that adamantite armor, watch out. It's dangerous, it's gonna protect me from the bad guys. Alright, so let's get moving on here. We'll get some crystals while we're at it. We might get a couple of queen slime summon items here. That's kind of the idea here, what we're going for. I want to make sure that I get all that if I can. Running through the Hallow here, I've noticed a distinct lack of not very much of anything here. It's probably because I'm close to my base. That probably is what it is. I did put all the necessary things in it to make it so that the bad guys wouldn't spawn, so many crystals all over the place. I gotta get healing potions too. That's another thing that'll really help me, is I gotta upgrade healing potions. But all that stuff comes from mobs from the Hallow, and that's just a pain in the ass to go through all of that over there. Farming mimics is honestly probably faster if I could actually get one to show up. I say that, I gotta be careful what I wish for, because I know what's gonna happen. One will do just that. I guess at some point I did say that I was gonna build myself some kind of a Hallow base, but the Hallow I think is on the wrong side for me. Because the corruption went to the left. Oh, it's a rune wizard. Oh god, those are gonna hurt. Can I hit him with that meteorite staff? Oh yeah, I can. I can hit him. There we go. Okay. Now that's what we're gonna put on right now. That's the set that we need. Right there, and this. Oh yeah. Look at me. I'm kind of like, it almost kind of looks like gray, almost, but I'm like vibrating. Look at that. That's neat. I like that. Oh god, I don't even know what button to push. Every single button's like a new spell. It's like I'm playing a mage in an RPG. It's like I gotta learn where my buttons are here first, you know what I mean? Which, funnily enough, is usually what I end up playing. I don't know why, I just always end up playing a mage. I feel like I've gone over that enough. I've covered it in my rants and raves about class design in this particular game. Haven't I? I feel like I have. There's a light mummy. I could use the shard from them if it drops. It didn't. And my response to that is definitely, that noise right there that you hear right now. Kind of like that little bit of chaoticness that can happen here, where at any moment, as soon as my little box buddy here touches lava, you get to listen to the Moonlord die. You're gonna be hearing that sound eventually. He is gonna die. I can see myself right now flying manically through the sky, shooting back my nebula blaze at him. Hoping to God that it dies before I do, because I didn't prepare an arena in the slightest. I am no way prepared for anything, and it's a problem. There's a gelatin crystal too. That also just was there. It popped up in the background. There's another one in case you weren't paying attention to the first one. I know it's kind of funny to even say in case you weren't paying attention, still as if you're even watching anyway. But, you know, it's a thing. All right, I was up there, okay. Whole bunch of adamantite. Right? Where is it now? I'm noticing a distinct lack of everything that I just saw when I was down here 5 seconds ago. A bunch of it right there. Okay, good. We're finally there. I went down too far is what the problem was. This is another thing that I kind of feel like they did change it, so I can't really complain about it because it used to be really, really annoying. But I guess they kind of overcorrected. Or the hard mode ores are really, really hard to come across. Like, I remember trying to find adamantite being the most tedious, annoying, time-consuming thing in the world. Like, I hated it. But it was one of those things that you felt like you had to have, so you were as prepared as you could ever be to deal with the bosses. So I forced myself to do it, as we do with everything else in this game. I hate it, but I forced myself to do it because I had to. You could literally call that's like the slogan of this game. I hate it, but I did it because I have to. Alright, adamantium forge, adamantite forge, whatever. Can I get the pickaxe? Yes, I can. Okay, we have the pickaxe. Now I guess I might as well push forward here and make the entirety of the rest of the set. So, yeah, we'll do it. I like how the headgear's got the same exact amount of defense. I think it's the rest of it. Yeah, that gives me all the rest of the defense. That's all it is. That's kind of terrible. I hate that. And there we go. We have the adamantite set. Beautiful. Okay, well, I will, I guess, put the orichalcum down for melee, I suppose. I mean, I could make an orichalcum set for that, just to have something down there. I don't quite have everything that I need for that. Yep, reduced mana costs. That is kind of a meh set bonus, but I mean, it is what it is. Now, I'm starting to wonder if there really is anything else that I really need to get for myself besides wings. I know that they got nerfed, but I know the leaf wings can still be purchased over here with this guy at night, I'm pretty sure. I just gotta wait for it to actually be nighttime, and then I can, you know, do the thing here. I suppose what I will now do, I guess, to break up the monotony is that I'm gonna go ahead and fight the Queen Slime. She is pretty brain dead easy, and thankfully, because I actually have a sort of an arena over there in the Hallow, I can probably get away with it a little bit here. Did I leave that on? I sure did. I don't even remember doing that, but I guess I did. Whatever, it's fine, we'll deal with it later. Ugh, we gotta take these gelatin crystals over here and summon her. I think it has to be in the Hallow, I'm pretty sure. Could probably deal with her over there somewhere. We're gonna go over here to the middle. Seems like a reasonable way to, take it down. It's like a mixture of both Hallow and Corruption over here. It's really weird to look at. Okay, well, where's she at? She down there, she's gonna teleport. Here she comes. All right, we're gonna use this. Drop it right down on her head. This is probably the best option right now. I don't know why I just got bounced around. Didn't mean to do that. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, she bouncy. She very, very bouncy. She's a bouncy lady. I don't really fight this boss very much, so I'm not super familiar with her patterns here. I'm not entirely familiar. I kind of know, but I don't know. You know what I mean? You know. I don't know, but you know. I don't want to say that she's an easy boss, because I know her second phase can get a little chaotic. It's a little bit more enthusiastic than King Slime's. Clearly the Queen Slime wears the pants in the relationship. That's very obvious to me. Yep, there we go. Where's the wings, too? King Slime with wings. That would be terrifying. All right, we're just gonna run away. It's probably easier if I do that. Just take off running. That's all right. We'll be okay. I just gotta aim this just right. Just so. And she'll fall down eventually. Just big movements back and forth. I'm not running super fast because I don't really have wings. And this arena's not really set up perfectly. We're gonna kill her in the Corruption. It'd be funny if Queen Slime had like an Empress of Light version, where it was like, if you take her to the Corruption, she'll get like more aggressive and turn, you know, like into a Slimer or something like that, and then it just becomes a problem. That would be funny. All right, she dead. We'll take it down here, and then we'll be able to maybe fight her again, probably, depending on what I get from it. Let's see. By a volatile gelatin. And half of the Crystal Assassin set, which is a Ranger set, I think, right? Yeah, it is. And Sparkle Slime Balloon filled with Party Girl bathwater. That was a dart. That's a dart. You see that? Is that from my mob farm? Really? Okay. Well, I took care of all that business. I did get another item from her. I got the Blade Staff, and I did actually have the whole Crystal Assassin set, which I'm not sure if it got buffed or not from the last time that I saw it, but it's kind of like a multi-purpose set. Melee speed, chance of same ammo, and reduced mana cost. And it gives me the ability to dash and increases my damage and crit chance relatively high. It doesn't give me like ridiculous buffs, but it's kind of like a good all-in-one, you know what I mean? But, you know, okay, it exists. It doesn't do as good a damage with everything, but I mean, if I needed more defense for whatever reason, I mean, there you go. It certainly is something that exists. So, yeah, with that, I think I may just go ahead and call it an episode there. I don't really have very much else that I want to do right now. I'd say we got a lot of the early hard mode stuff taken care of. We got the wizard, got a full set of Adamantite set, plus the Adamantite pickaxe, whole new slew of magic weapons. There's still a few more that I need to get, but we'll probably end up getting that off camera. And we took down the pirates and the Queen Slime. So we are moving on down the line here. We are getting her done. And I think it's kind of looking like it's going to be a mad dash to take down all the mech bosses again, I got to tell you, because there really isn't much else that I actually need to do for this stage of hard mode. It's over about as quickly as it starts. The Let's Play will probably very rapidly end now, which, no complaints from me, because, you know, I'm out of the part of the game that I actually enjoy, so you know what? It ends when it ends now. I've completely and totally did a 180 on my philosophy with this. Like, oh, we're just gonna be cool and chill and take time. Now I'm like, yeah, I just want it over. Yep, I'm ready to be over with this now, and moving on to the next thing. So, yeah, we'll see how it happens. We'll see how we get there, but all in all, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe, tell me what you think. If you hated it, leave a dislike and don't subscribe and tell me that you hated it, because it's engagement either way, and I'll still help the algorithm. I don't care. So, moving on down the line with all that said and done, then we are going to call it an episode here. So, thank you guys so much for stopping by and checking me out. I really appreciate it. And as always, whatever it is, wherever you are, day or night, hope you have a good one of those. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.